Yes! Yeah, I did it! I got the box! You have no idea how excited I am right now. Welcome to Vault Hunters. If you've never heard of Vault Hunters before, Vault Hunters is a progression-based loot and scoot, randomized dungeon running, level up, ability-filled exploration mod pack of Doom, made by Iskel85 and his team. Now, I've made a little bit of progress already, so let me tell you how I got here. So I gotta get, we gotta get the Vaultar. We needs obsidian and popped chorus fruit, which, like I mentioned, I think the only way I know to get popped chorus fruit is from the end. So I started off with the basic Minecraft stuff, and I went out on a little adventure where I came across a nice village where I was able to pick up a few supplies, make some friends with the locals that were hanging out in the area, and even do a little bit of light reading while I was there. Then I returned home to do a little bit of farming, picked up my favorite book, and started to gear myself up to begin my search for the stronghold. Since everything was going so smoothly so far, I obviously destroyed the dragon on my very first try. Once the end was freed, I went down underground back at spawn to find myself a few diamonds and even found my very first vault rock. Now that I have everything I needed, I crafted up my vault altar, crafted my very first vault crystal, got a few healing potions ready, and prepared for my first ever vault run. If you'd like to see some of these first few vault runs in a little bit more detail, I do have separate videos for them, and I will leave links in the description down below for those. A couple weeks and about 49 vault runs later, and here I am, a level 32 Vault Hunter. With that brief explanation out of the way, I want to show you around a little bit and try to do my best to explain what has been going on so far in this world, because I have gotten quite a bit done. Like I said, I am level 32 in my vault level. You can see there the yellow at the bottom right hand corner, and I do have quite a bit of progress made as far as my gear and all that kind of stuff goes, I suppose. But level 32 is kind of still early on in the game, kind of in the beginning, so there's a lot more to this pack and a lot more to do here. But I haven't done a whole lot of base infrastructure yet that I would like to bring you along with me to kind of help develop this as well. I was in the middle of trying to do a little bit of a base expansion here when I decided to start making a video out of this series. So right now I just got like super basic bulk storage, so a lot of my building blocks and stuff I've collected over time have been in these barrels here. I've got some different farming equipment, other random items, some of the loot I've gathered from the vault so far, which I will try to explain as much as I can about each of these individual items as I go to hopefully make it make as much sense to you as possible. And if you have any questions about anything that you see in either in the corner of your eye throughout the first few videos here that I don't explain, please feel free to leave a comment in the comment section down below, and I will do my best to explain things as thoroughly as possible. These are crates that I've gotten from the boss fights within the vaults, so just to run through it a little bit again, you can see here we got the altar, and then you have these vault rocks, and each of these crystals are given a randomly generated recipe when you place them into the altar here, where you need to feed these certain items into the altar in order to craft one of these guys into one of these vault crystals here, and those are used to go over into the portal here, which is where we enter into our vault dimension to do the vault runs, where we get all the good loot and gear and upgrades and all that kind of stuff. And then I should also explain quickly the little dash I did there is one of my abilities. So we also have the ability skill tree here. I'll go over this in just a second as well. So these are kind of the abilities that I have taken so far. So we do have some abilities in Vein Miner. Dash is the one here that sent me flying through the air there. And I have a couple others. This one, removes negative effects, so it gets rid of like a poison effect, things along that line. Rampage will do more damage. And then we also have some other more passive ones here. So I've got some extra health points and some things along those lines. I thought I had this upgraded. How did that get changed? Anyway, I thought I had that one upgraded all the way, but apparently it does not appear to be the case. So then you can see here this is the modded progression base part of this. So there are all these different mods in the pack here. We have create, we have refined storage, we have mechanisms in here somewhere, and a bunch of other really good technical mods and other mods that'll help us do some farming and things in the future. But in order to unlock those mods, we need to have research. In order to have research, we need to craft what is called a knowledge star, and these things are quite expensive to make and require resources that you find within the vault. So that is where a lot of this stuff comes into play. These are different vault gems that I've acquired from my vault runs so far, and we essentially have to run more vaults in the vault there in order to progress in further into the pack. So this is a little bit of the statistics that I've started out with. So I've crafted 48 crystals so far and ran a total of 49 vaults. I've died 13 times in the vault. I think one of those was from the server disconnecting on me. I've bailed 17 times, which means I ran back to the entrance without completing the vault. And then 19 vaults completed, meaning that I either defeated the boss or whatever the objective was. Usually it's just a boss fight this early on. And we have a few other things in here as well. These are some other vault items. So we have a trading vending machine here where we can get these different trades in the form of trader cores through the vault runs and allow us to get a few different items and whatnot through there. So got some basic, Minecraft stuff here. We got brewing stands and all that. A little bit of a cactus farm down there that's kind of automatic just to help collect some resources, because these crystals take a ton of different recipes. Like I said, they are completely random, and the higher level you get, or I should say, I think it's the more crystals you craft, the larger quantities these recipes can require. Like I think I just recently got one that had like 3,000 dirt or something that was required in there. So hopefully that gives a little bit of a oversight on what is going on here in Vault Hunters. I do plan to show a lot more of the progress and the progression in the pack as well in the future, and I might also do some live streaming of some of the vault runs and some of maybe the more mundane tasks of crystal crafting, and some of those things possibly will be done live right here on the YouTube channel as well. So make sure, if you guys are interested and excited, that you hit the like button down below and subscribe to the channel if you didn't do that yet. It would be super awesome. I'm looking forward to diving in to bring you guys along for some more Vault Hunters action. So with that being said, it is time to work a little bit more on getting this this new whole expansion of the fort a little bit more organized. Much better. So I did a little bit of readjusting and decorations down below and prepared a little bit for some storage down here. I haven't put anything in any of these areas yet, but I'm going to take a little bit of time between episodes to take all my stuff from up here and basically just shuffle around my items and get them stored down below. I'm going to do some upgrades to these chests so we can fit a few more items in there, and I'll get all of my blocks that have purpose or some sort of tools in use, get those sorted in these areas, maybe in the different corners. We're going to have a little bedroom over here and a little relaxation room over here so we can get some rest in and hang out between vault runs and maybe chat with a few other friends. I do have a couple other people playing on the server with me, but mostly we'll just be doing some stuff here with you, and it'll be good. So like I said, I'm going to take a little time between episodes to sort out my items and move things around, but I really hope you enjoyed this overview, getting caught back up on what is going to be a brand new Vault Hunters series. And if you want to check out the very first Vault Hunters run where I did my first boss fight, check it out up in the corner right now.